Good morning, Math 2. This is lesson 116. You're going to need your 20 pennies and you're going to need Master 116 for this lesson. So quickly gather up those supplies. Put this on pause while you're getting that done and meet me back here. All right, leave your pennies alone for a minute. We are going to be learning how to draw equal groups story problems today. We are going to use the pennies today to be wheels, hearts, cookies, and a couple of other things. Make sure that you have a pencil so you can follow along with me. Use your pennies for this first activity, and then after you've done it with pennies, then we're going to draw it. That's why I have this drawn up here already. So these 5 rectangles are cars. My cars need wheels. So use your pennies to put 4 wheels on each car. I'm going to use the magnetic dimes and pennies to do that. So do it with me, please. Put them in groups of 4. Almost done. I have 5 groups of 4 wheels. So how many wheels do I have altogether? Count them with me. I'm not going to count by ones. I'm going to count by twos because it'll be faster. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So I have 20 wheels. Take a look at Master 116. Oop, I'm on the wrong side. Side 1. This is our first question. So you're going to draw what I drew. Draw 5 rectangles. And then put 4 wheels on each rectangle. So it should look something like this by the time you're done. I'll give you a moment to do that. Pause this while you're working, and then we'll work on the second part, which are the 2 sentences at the bottom of the square. All right. Take a look at the bottom of your page. You have some blanks to fill in. Oh, I should make that the other color, shouldn't I? I'll use the blue to write in the answer. Okay, so I have blank groups of blank, and these are wheels, and that's what it says on your paper. So I'll write in the label wheels. Is blank, and you have wheels again. So tell me, how many groups are there? 5. Of how many wheels? Remember, each car has 4 wheels. How many wheels was it altogether? 20. Okay, next you have the sentence that only has numbers and labels. They've used the multiplication symbol in place of groups of. So we have 5. Remember, mathematicians like to use symbols instead of words. Groups of 4 wheels equals 20 wheels. As you're finishing writing that, I'm going to get it ready for box number 2. This time, we're going to use the pennies to pretend that they are buttons. While I'm erasing this, could you make sure that in box 2 you have 3 rectangles? So I'm going to erase 2 of mine. And I'm going to change my labels. That has to go. So there's buttons. I'm making my work look like yours. Oop, I need a blank. All right, I'm ready to go. On each of these shirts, could you please draw 5 buttons? I'm just doing them down the center of the rectangle. If you wanted to do fancy buttons, you're more than welcome to. How many groups do I have? I have 3 groups. How many buttons in each group? 5. So how many buttons is that altogether? Count by 5s with me. 5, 10, 15. Okay, our number sentence at the bottom with the multiplication symbol. 3 groups of 5 buttons equals 15 buttons. You finish that up while I get ready for box 3. I'm going to erase the rectangles because we are moving on to cupcakes. So if you have finished filling in your numbers, draw 6 cupcakes. I did the top view of the cupcakes because we're going to be putting candy hearts on top of the cupcakes. On top of each cupcake, could you draw 3 heart candies, please? All right, I have my heart candies drawn on my 6 cupcakes. If you aren't quite that far, pause it here and then pick up so that we can move on with the number sentence. I'm going to get started with that. So, how many groups do I have? Remember, I have 6 cupcakes. How many hearts did I put on each one? I should write my label in. If I did 3, 6 groups of 3 is how many? We'll count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we have 18 hearts. Okay, our number sentence at the bottom. 6 groups of 3 hearts equals 18 hearts. Finish that up. I'm going to get ready for box 4. We're going to do box 4 and then box 5 on the second side, and then you need to save this paper for lesson 117. Hey, you can see for box 4 that your label is wheels again, so I'll get that written in so that I'm right where you are. Okay, this time we are going to use bicycles. So I'm not going to draw a very fancy bicycle, but we need to draw 8 bicycles. I'm just going to do a crossbar and then the 2 bars that go down on the bicycle to go to the wheels. I am sure that all of you can do a much fancier bicycle than I'm doing. How many wheels does a bicycle have? 2. So let's get our wheels on. All right. Let's get our sentences done too. So how many groups do I have? That's how many bicycles? 8. How many wheels on each bicycle? 2. How many wheels is it? Count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 16 wheels. Let's do our number sentence. 8. Remember the multiplication symbol takes the place of the word groups of. So groups of 2 wheels. Oh, that equal sign is not very good. Equals 16 wheels. All right. Get that one finished. I'm going to get ready for number 5. That's the last one for today, and then save it for lesson 117. I'll change that back to the color. There we go. Okay, you're on side 2. It's number 5, and your label is cookies. So let me get that written in. So this is our story problem. There are 4 children. Each child is going to have 2 cookies. So how many cookies would we need? So let's draw happy faces for each child. Here's Ava, and Luke, and Tegan, and we'll say this is Mrs. Harms. All right, there are 4 groups. Remember, each group has 2 cookies, so give them each 2 cookies. There we go. Are you ready for the sentences at the bottom? How many groups are there? There are 4 groups of how many cookies? 2 cookies each. So how many cookies am I going to have to buy? Count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 cookies. And let's write the second problem. 4 times 2 equals 8 cookies. Remember to save this for math lesson 117. Remember to count by 2s and 5s and 10s. And I hope you have a great day.